Hello, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's live lesson we have female golfer Alyssa. Now Alyssa wants to break 80 but her driving was letting her down and she's struggling with the slice, but also she wants more distance off the tee. And in this lesson you're going to see how we massively increase the ball speed and turn the slice into a draw. And I think Alyssa was so surprised how simple this was. So stay tuned, and if you enjoy these live lessons, make sure you hit the thumbs up. But let's get to the lesson. Okay, so welcome to this week's live lesson. We've got a special guest, Alyssa. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me. I'm so excited for this.
I'm really excited because I've seen your journey for the last couple of years really on social media. Just talk a little bit about your game and what you want to get out of today's session really.
Yeah, well, I'm really happy with where I've gotten it to at this point, and now it's just really focusing on improving, like getting things where they really need to be at this point.
Yeah.
So I would love to work on the driver with you. My tendency is to miss to the right, either a push or a slice, and I'd like to pick up some distance.
Distance and fix the slice. You've been playing how long now? 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years, and you've nearly broke the 80 mark. 80 like last week, was it?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
right there. I'm so close, and I think I just need to get a little bit more, my game a little more dialed so I can finally break 80.
Okay, so two priorities then, really fix the slice and get a little bit more distance off the tee. Let's get warmed up, let's hit a few shots, and then we'll take you through it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, nice strike. So we'll go into the swing in a moment. I just want to show you something first of all.
Okay.
This looks quite complicated, but we're just going to really look at two things. We've got your average club face to path, which is face to path here, which is 3.5 degrees to the right.
Okay.
So every shot that you have pretty much is the face is open to the path. And that's why generally it's starting over to the right. I also want to show you your average club speed, not club speed, ball speed. We've got 113 miles per hour. So what we'd like to do, if we can increase the speed, that'll be good today, ball speed, but we're losing speed because the face to path is a little out. So if we can improve that face to path, ideally maybe even going the other way, so slightly close to the path. If we can do that, then that's what's going to jump the numbers up. So we've seen on your swing that as you swing down, your club tend to want to come a little steep, not massive, a little over. So it's a little to the left, and then we know the face is a little open. One of the things that happens in your golf swing is that you're very early in starting the downswing. So you'll sometimes get at the top of the swing, and before you complete the turn, your lower body is actually starting to drive. Now what happens is if I swing to the top and my lower body goes a little early, I'm going to want to start to come. And you said sometimes you'll spin this way. What I'd love to do today is work a little bit on your pivot motion, where we actually get you to really wind up and get the feeling of completing the turn. This will create some space for your club to start swinging a little bit more in this way really. So if you just jump in here for us, I want to get the club across your shoulders first of all. Just here, perfect. So in your posture, okay, perfect. So from here, we're just going to do a swing. And again for me.
Okay.
Nice and tall.
And then what do I stay as far as, like, we don't want anything to straighten too much? Should I keep a knee bend?
All I'd like you to do, because as I did that, then what you felt like you wanted to do was sort of sink into that leg. What I want you to do is just rotate. We're not really going to, I want you to allow some level of straightening in that leg. That's actually okay. Okay. So let's do that again for me. Okay. So good posture, good. So turn to the top. There we go. What does that feel like?
Feels good.
Good. A little bit more of a stretch?
Yes. Yeah. Right in through here.
Perfect. Do that one more time. There we go. So there's just a little bit extra that we're adding into that backswing there. So you'll normally do a swing, and if you do a swing for me now, you'll normally sort of stay around here. Yeah. I really want us to get to more around here. This then just creates the space in here to start swinging the club on the way down.
It's really interesting because, like Alyssa, a lot of golfers now, when they're focusing at getting that big rotation and maybe conscious of the legs straightening or moving more than they think they should, we're absolutely fine with that. If you have to get a bigger turn to allow that right leg to straighten a little bit, let the left knee move in, that's absolutely fine. Please don't try and restrict when you're trying to rotate in the backswing. To get that big rotation, allow things to move a little bit.
Let's have a couple of swings. I want you to just do a couple of swings where you feel that you've got a little bit more of that motion in the way back. Okay. Perfect. Love it. Love it. Alyssa works really hard at the golf swing. And I think one thing that we were always keen on, Alyssa, is that when somebody comes for a lesson, a lot of golfers can get bogged down with, I need to put it in this place, I need to put it in here or here or here. What I'd love to do today is to get a feeling of how do we blend it into motion, so it's not position orientated really. So let's just do a couple more of those swings, and then I just want you to feel back and through a little bit more of that rotation. Good. This is the easy thing to change. We're going to change something that's going to feel not very nice in a moment. It's going to feel really uncomfortable. So we start, we're easing you in.
Yeah, he's easing you in.
Okay.
He's quite mean, Andy, isn't he? You've watched many of his live lessons.
You know,
he's an evil person.
You guys get away with a lot with that accent. I just tell you, from an American girl, you guys get away with a lot.
It's an Australian accent. So don't worry so much about the shot here. I just want you to focus on good rotation, keep it smooth, keep it flowing.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. Okay, beautiful.
Okay, and
now that was really, I mean, notice the shape on that.
it just felt
right
like a different
and through.
swing. Yeah, it just felt like a completely different swing, and like off the club face too.
Good. Let's keep going. We've got more. This is just the start.
Are you sure?
This is just the start. This is just the start. Okay, now.
That's super good.
Now.
Thank you.
Okay, that's still in the air. Probably one of the strongest so far. We said that the key thing was getting the face more close to the path. That one was 2.2 left. Average speed earlier was 113 average. You nearly got to 120 on that one. Cool. So all we've changed is just what the body's doing at the moment. And I still think I think we're going to start to see this get up closer to 120s, 125. Let's just keep going with this.
Okay.
Okay. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What?
It's like you guys know how to teach golf or something. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
But that swing felt different than all of the previous ones I just did.
Okay, so I just want to show you this quick drill. If you just stand just in front of me there,
Sure.
actually, I want to show you this. The reason I've got this out is because when we turn the hips, or when we can do this drill, a lot of people tend to do this. So they create a big gap here. The problem is now I'm sort of into this left leg with all the weight. Now what we don't want to sway off the target like this, but if I make a backswing and turn, I want to really just keep this against that really. So I want to turn, but I want to keep my right leg touching that. So if I make a backswing here, turn to the top, notice how the contact is still there, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm really loaded in this leg here. There's always a lot of talk about how we shift weight. A lot of people try and shift weight like this. But really what we're doing is we're turning into that right leg. So I just want to do a couple of these so you really feel what this is like.
Okay.
A couple of the practice swings that you've been doing, we've been going a little bit this way.
Okay.
And then we get all the weight on the left leg, and it causes us to really, it changes the angle of attack basically. So if you just jump in there, club across your shoulders, just got to make do with some different things on the range.
Of course,
you know,
hey,
this is
works.
the perfect training aid. So as we do this now, as you rotate into that leg, you'll feel the right leg sort of loading up without sinking, without trying to squat. I want you to just keep that height, that's it. And again, so just a nice rotation. There you go. Can you feel that extra little bit? But now she's really loaded up behind the golf ball there, weights into that trail leg, and that turn is perfect. Oh,
beautiful.
Now, look how strong the flight was there.
That was like even a little bit of a draw.
That was a draw. Yeah. Okay, 118 speed. Launch angle was 13.5 on that one, so that's why it was coming out a little lower.
That was where you wanted me to be, right?
Yeah.
That was like perfect timing too. I like hit a few bad ones in a row, kind of lost the feel, and then you brought me back with the drill and just kind of get the feeling.
It's a good reminder then, isn't it, to what do I need to feel like?
Yeah.
Bit off the bottom, but look at the result. You're middle of the fairway there.
Yeah, that would be a great miss. I would be thrilled with that if I was golfing right now.
Well, the good ones are always good, aren't they? Beautiful. That, for me, I think that's the best shot that you've hit today.
Thank you.
Best shot you've hit today.
So you wanted to see if we get to 125, yeah?
Yeah. Me too.
122.
122.
Oh.
Okay, so from 113 to 122. Okay, so I think the key thing is we'll have a look at the swings in a minute.
Exactly.
Now we're going to step it up. I want to see if we can get to 125. You're at 122 at the moment.
Okay. Okay.
Now the key thing is when you do this, you're going to want to apply these legs because you're strong. I want you to make sure you complete this turn first and then go. Oh, there was even like a little grunt on that one as well.
I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but you know, that definitely did not make a difference on that one.
That was good. No, I mean, the club speed was up. The ball speed wasn't.
Yeah.
But the club speed was up there. Oh, that was nice. A little draw again.
Yeah.
Let's see what the speed is on that one.
What was it?
Let me show you actually what that was.
Bottom
bottom left here.
Okay, we round up, right?
We round up 124.6 that was.
That's good.
We just round up, you know.
I'm always a round-upper as well. Okay, we'll have a look on screen and show the before and after. You'll really see the difference in terms of how much turn there is now, but also how that club is working down so much more close to the plane, actually a little bit under the plane. So big difference in that. Look at the difference in numbers here. Two things we wanted to improve: ball speed. We were 113 before, average now 119. Face to path here, we're now 1.3 slightly closed as opposed to 3.5 open.
The other way. So is that good? Like to make that?
That's exactly what we wanted to do.
So that's okay to be that. You don't want to be 0, or you do want to be 0?
You want the number to be small, because the smaller the number, the less curve.
Okay.
So 1.3 left is good. It's just going to promote that little bit of a draw. But that's great progress in the session now.
Yeah, that's great with the ball speed for sure.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. Thank you
Good
so
enough,
much.
thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want coaching from me and Pierce, make sure you click the link over here. Check out meandmygolf.com or simply download the Me and My Golf app. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.